So it's always fun to come home to a package, especially when it's a random package that I have no idea what's in it from SCENTual Obsessions. Let's cut this open and do some first impressions and see what smells good and what doesn't. Stay tuned. Ah. Two, three. So I've got 3 boxes inside of that box. Let's bust open bachelor number 1. I guess we'll start with the bigger boxes first. So in the first box, we have a sample pack and a bottle. Second box. 4 bottles. Third box. 1 more bottle. So stay tuned to the end. I think we're going to do something special. So this first bottle is called Noble Woods, and it has another sticker that says it's a new formula coming soon. So I'm assuming this is some sort of new release. Test strip. Let's give it a spray. Now I would assume it's going to be a little herbal up top. It's kind of some green freshness maybe. A lot of woods. That's my guess. Let's see what we smell off the paper. Definitely some green freshness, but there's a little bit of citrus as well. It's almost like a mintiness in the back that's kind of sitting in the back, like it's wanting to come out. I'm definitely getting a slight mintiness. I don't think it's a direct mint smell, but there's something that's given a minty quality. I don't think it's just straight up mint though. There's a very familiar note in here and I can't put my finger on what it is. It's something I don't smell in everything all the time. Definitely very woody. A lot of woods in here. A cedar wood. There's definitely a sharpness to it. There's a freshness. And an underlying sweetness and plenty of wood. I'm getting what seems like some cedar. Cedar's a little bit sharper. Sandalwood's a bit creamier. I want to say it's some cedar wood I'm picking up. Smells very, very good though. Interesting. Yeah, I like this. That's why I'm still smelling it. I'm really enjoying this, whatever the hell this is. Noble Woods. Stuff smells really, really good. This is part of the new private line. From what I understand, he said he was going to send me some new stuff from his private line. So I'm not sure if everything in this is from the private line or what, but this is just the first bottle. But Noble Woods smells like a winner. A lot of greenery up top, a lot of woods. Very woody. And there's a note. It's bothering me, that note. I can't distinguish what it is, or I can't remember. I know the note, but I can't pinpoint what it is. Bachelor number 2. I do have an old batch of this already. So this is wood sage and sea salt. New batch from the private line. So I have smelled this before. The name is correct. Wood, a lot of sage, and it's a little salty. Very, very good fresh woody fragrance. Doesn't have the greenery aside from the sage. It doesn't really have the greenery that the other one has. I'm actually not even going to spray this. We're gonna save this, and we'll discuss that at the end. Bachelor number 3, Oud Satin Mood. This is another one I have a bottle of already. Oh, actually, I have a decant of this. This stuff is really, really, really good. From when he first launched his private line, I have a decant of that one. We're gonna spray that. See how much it differs from the decant. Very, very fresh up top. Fresher than you would think for what it is. The oud, it doesn't have a medicinal feel to it, at least off paper. On skin, it might be a little bit more medicinal, but there's a little powderiness in the background. Has kind of an amberiness to it, but the oud is not too heavy. It's not overbearing. Like I said, at least on the paper. Oh yeah, this definitely smells like the decant I have. It is a newer batch. This is this is the same batch I had from before, May 9th of 20, so it's very macerated. Oh, and it smells nice and potent too. Oud Satin Mood. This is always a winner. Moving on. This is a newer batch of his 2016 Invictus Aqua. And I'm an advocate for his version of Invictus Aqua 2016, actually. Right there. Right at the tip of my finger is my 50 milliliter bottle of Invictus Aqua 2016. This stuff is fantastic. I will spray it just to see if it changed any, but we're going to add this to what I'm going to do here at the end. Sprayed right away. Ooh, I smell it out in the opening. God, this is so good. I'm telling you, this stuff is great. If you like Invictus Aqua. Because 2016 is just going for crazy prices. And I'm telling you, the Sensual Obsessions version is fantastic. Oh, so good. Really, really so good. Guys, if you were looking to get sample packs and try stuff from them, I always say this and Andy Warhol are two to definitely try. This stuff is great. Very, very accurate depiction of the 2016 version of Invictus Aqua. And it lasts and projects too. Awesome, good stuff. We're going to save this for the end. Next, their formulation of YSL Tuxedo. Let's check it out. Spraying right away. A couple of these are spraying right away. Interesting. YSL Tuxedo is known for having a lot of pepper and vanilla and stuff like that up top. I'm getting the vanilla, but not the pepper. Let's settle in a bit more. God, this smells good. Man, this smells good. I'm definitely getting a lot of the vanilla up top. I'm starting to pick up a little spice in the background. I guess in the opening it just wasn't really there. As it's starting to settle down, as the paper is drying just a little bit. I mean, it's still wet, but the opening's always a bit harsher. That first blast. Oh man. Yeah, this smells really, really good. Another batch from May. Only this one's May 7th instead of the 9th. So it's macerated. Oh yeah, this smells really, really good. Back-to-back really good ones, because I love Invictus Aqua 2016 from SO. This stuff's really good too. A lot of vanilla up top, starting to get a little bit of spice. And maybe some patchouli. I think that's what I'm smelling, some patchouli. Yeah, this smells really good. This is another one. It's absolutely worth checking out. Next, last of the bottles, Tobacco Vanille, their formulation. Let's give it a spray. Oh, man, that smells good. A heavy dose of some creamy vanilla. This is vanilla dominant Tobacco Vanille. Oh man, this is a vanilla lover's dream. This is definitely heightened vanilla. This is probably kind of like the Vanilla Outlaw that he used to do for Outlaw Frags. That's what I'm thinking this formula is, because that vanilla is heightened heavily. This is delicious. This is so much vanilla, it's gourmand, for sure. Oh man. Wow, this... making me want a snack, smelling this vanilla. Like a spoonful of vanilla icing. Man, So yeah, this is definitely, I'm gonna assume this was the old formula for Vanilla Outlaw because it is super vanilla dominant. And then last but not least, we have the sample pack. We got all kinds of goodies here. This must be the new stuff for his collection. Exclusive line, Trial of Fire, Midnight Sky, Aftermath. Okay then. Three Rivers. Elegance from Legacy. And last, Rose Garden. Okay then. So I'm not going to spray each one of these because that's an additional 6 fragrances. And I don't want the video to run too long. It's at the 15-minute mark already. Editing is going to cut some of that down. I'd like to keep this around 15 or 16 minutes. So I'm going to pick 2 and smell them and give you my thoughts. So first we're going to try Elegance from Legacy. Again, I have no clue what any of these are or supposed to be or anything like that. This is all as blind sniff as it comes. I had no idea what he was sending. Iris. Iris. Fresh. Soapy Iris. Okay, you know I'm a sucker for Iris. That's going on skin. I want to see how it develops. Yeah, definitely Iris. Could be Orris, because Iris is very expensive. Orris is still expensive, but it's cheaper than getting Iris. It's the root of the iris flower. Not lipsticky, more floral and soapy, but doesn't smell like Prada L'Homme. It doesn't have the spice of Prada L'Homme. It's floral, it's soapy, there's some green elements to it. Almost like there's some rosemary hiding in this as well. Oh man, I'm digging this. Whew. Man, I like this. I love when I run across an iris fragrance that doesn't smell like another iris fragrance. Love that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bottle of this. Elegance from Legacy. If you like iris, you get a sample and try this. Oh man, I'm glad I picked this one. Whew. Excellent work. Excellent work, Kevin. Elegance from Legacy. Must try. If you like iris, must try. And well, since I sprayed one hand, I might as well spray the other. Three Rivers. I have a feeling this is going to be a freshie. Maybe something a little aquatic. Could be wrong though. We shall see. Oh man, Elegance from Legacy's got some wow factor. Wow, I was completely wrong with Three Rivers. That's a little animalic. There's a freshness. It's a little skanky and musky. But it's got an animalic nature to it. I'm trying to distinguish. There's definitely some leather in here, but the leather is not completely in the forefront, but there's definitely leather. And I'm wanting to say a little bit of oud. But it doesn't smell too heavy. It's definitely a heavier wear than this iris fragrance over here. There's some spice that I can't distinguish what. It doesn't come across too peppery. It's not a saffron. And I don't think it's a chili or pimento. Almost like a Sichuan Or maybe, just maybe, there's some pink pepper, because there is a little bit of sweetness underlying, and pink pepper has more of a sweetness to it. But there's definitely some spice. There's definitely some leather. This is nice. This is fall and early winter type of wear right here. If you like leather fragrances, this is a leather fragrance. And I want to say there's a supporting floral note in here, and I can't really tell what it is, but there's a floral essence to this fragrance. Man, not too shabby. Three Rivers blindsided me. Not what I thought it was. Based on the name, I was thinking fresh, aquatic, watery. None of those things. I'm sure there's a story behind the name with the composition, because it's definitely not what I was thinking, but it's very, very good. Very good for a rough and raw type of fragrance if you like leathers. And then, wow, that's getting even better. Elegance from Legacy, Home Run. I highly suggest you check that one out. Now then, on to what I was saying we would do at the end. So, I would love to share the wealth, and I want somebody to win these three bottles. Invictus Aqua 2016, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and then Oud Satin Mood. And these are three really good ones too. Whoever wins these is going to really enjoy them. All you got to do, same old thing we always put in the comments. So I need you first. You're going to like, comment, subscribe, and the comment's going to be TLTG, I'm in. Simple stuff. I'll announce it 3 days after the video goes live, 72 hours later, in a community post on my channel page on YouTube, announcing the winner, and the usual stuff where you just email me, we'll have a conversation, verify your identity, and I'll send these three bottles out to you. I definitely want somebody, these are three of the better fragrances that I've ever tried from SCENTual Obsessions. I want somebody to get their hands on these and enjoy them as much as I do, because I have bottles of these. I get it. These are really good. I only have a decant of Oud Satin Mood, but somebody else needs to try this. I have some. I just have so much to wear. I don't just need bottles upon bottles upon bottles, guys. I'd rather share the wealth with you guys. And like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and the comment needs to be TLTG, I'm in. And we'll announce a winner in 3 days. And until next time, I will say, get your hands on any of the fragrances from SCENTual Obsessions that I've ever discussed. You give them a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Good luck, guys.